Alright, so say you're going to buy a Mosin Nagant. You know, they're old rifles. You know, this particular one is a 1943 standard run-of-the-mill one. I checked the arsenal markings on this one. This one's not rare at all. This is actually one of the least rarest you could find. But that's alright. That's why I did my thing to it. But anyway, you're in the store and you're looking to buy one, and you know, you might have heard people saying that sometimes the inside of the barrels get corroded, pitted. You know, maybe the rifling is worn down, and you might be wondering, how am I going to check the inside of the barrel? How can I inspect that before I buy it, or after you buy it, for that matter? And I'm going to show you real quick how to do that. So I guess first thing you want to do is just make sure it's unloaded. Right now, if the gun functions properly, if it was loaded, it would have shot it out the side right now. It would have ejected it, but you could check down in the chamber, just make sure there's nothing in there. Alright, so now we all know how to get this bolt out of here, right? You pull the trigger, let it go. If you don't know, all you need to do is let it go back like that, pull the trigger, and it'll fall on out. So what you're going to do now is take a flashlight, or I usually use a cell phone, but obviously I'm filming a video with it right now, so I won't be doing that. But take your flashlight and shine it right where you just pulled your bolt carrier assembly out of. And now you're going to look down the barrel, and I'll show you what you would see. It's a little hard to see, but you could see the rifling right now. But if you weren't looking through a camera and you were doing this yourself, you know, looking through your naked eye or whatever you want to call it, you'd be able to see a lot better in there. And if you weren't using a cheap dollar store camera, and you could see as I go up and down, like you'd be moving your eye to different angles, twisting the rifle, you'll see deeper down the barrel and different parts of it. And then you can also shine the flashlight down this end of the barrel and look through this way if you have long enough arms, because it's a pretty long rifle. And you can inspect this portion of your barrel. So yeah, now if you know you're in the store, and whether you're going to buy this thing or not, you got to put it back together. So you're going to take this is the piece you just pulled out, put to the side. You're going to line it back up. There's like a knob in the back. It's this weird looking disc thing. That's actually your safety knob. That's going to go in the back. You want to insert the other side first. Put it in with the bolt handle sticking straight up, and just slide it forward. Pull it back down and it's back in. So it's very simple. Even if you don't know anything about this rifle and never handled it before, you can easily pull this back, pull the trigger. You know, you want to let it go forward a tiny bit, pull the trigger, then bring it all the way back, comes out, inspect your barrel, take this thing again. You don't need to pull the trigger to put it back in, and just line it up and put it back in. Close it down. And if you really want to go the second step and pull the trigger to make sure it still functions, you can go ahead and do that. So you see it still functions, everything's cool with it. So yeah, definitely before you buy one of these, just real quick, take your flashlight, your cell phone, which everyone carries on you. Everyone has a flashlight on their cell phone. And if you don't, you know, my old phone didn't, but what I used to do was put the video camera on, and it would have like a spotlight going while I was filming a video. So I would just film videos all the time and delete them and use that as a flashlight. So if you got to do that, do that. But definitely inspect the inside of the barrel before you buy one of these. And if you got any questions, just let me know.